Hello and welcome back to another video on Ron Brown's YouTube channel. Today we got a drone video for you with one of your favorite little mini drones of 2022, the little DJI Mini 3 drone. You know, you've seen me fly this a whole bunch of times on the channel, do various tests, whatever, but today's a little something different. We've always flown this with the DJI RC controller, which I don't have in my hand right now. I ordered that with this drone. But today, we were flying with another controller here. It's upside down. This is the DJI RC Pro controller. And yes, just today, this morning, they pushed a firmware update. DJI pushed a firmware update that will allow the DJI RC Pro remote to fly the Mini 3 Pro. So this will be the first flight ever with the combination of the RC Pro and the Mini 3. Well, my first flight ever with this combination, and also today will be the first time I'm using the DJI Wireless Mic. You see the transmitter there, I got the receiver right here. So this is my first time using this in the field, you know, with the RC Pro controller, because you could do a screen recording here, but to capture audio you have to plug in some type of an external microphone. So we're using the RC Pro. We're going to see how that does today. So you know, I will put all the firmware numbers down. The RC Pro needed an update, firmware update. The drone needed a firmware update. I will put all those numbers down below in the description part of the video here. So let's get this bird up in the air, as my friend Marcus Crawford would say. All right, folks, we're ready for takeoff here. We got 24 satellites. We're running a screen recording, and we're recording audio, as I said before, with the DJI Wireless Mic. We checked before you fly. We have no temporary flight restrictions. We're in Class G airspace. We're not going to fly over anybody. We're not going to fly out of line of sight. We're going to stay under 400 feet. So we're going to follow all the regs on this flight here. We will, you know, do a little flight, you know, maybe down to the pier, which is, you know, a couple hundred feet away, and you know, fly around there and see how our signal and everything is, you know, again, with the new controller, with the Mini 3 Pro. But we should do good because this has external antennas on it, which the DJI RC doesn't have, and also this has 4 antennas versus 2, so we should see a lot better image transmission. Not that the image transmission wasn't good on the other drone, but this should be better. So let's go. All right, taking off, automatic takeoff, folks. Okay, the winds are not bad here. I think we have like sustained winds of less than 10 and gusts like around 12 or 13, so not bad at all. So we're going to start with the screen recording, but we're going to start recording on the drone, and we're in full auto settings here. We have ND64 on because it's bright out here, so even on auto, our shutter should be somewhere in the ballpark where it should be. So you can see right there on the GoPro, hopefully, we have a real good steady hover there, not blowing around much. It's rock solid there. So, okay, let's take off. All right, folks, so we're up, let's get up here right about 100 feet, right below 100 feet. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, we're running the screen recording, conversation. We're running auto. We're actually recording to the memory card here. So we're just going to go. So this is the first time flying with this combination, so we're going to fly on down here. I think we have the under 250 gram battery in here, so we're actually flying under 250 grams. You know, we have this drone, you can get the extended life batteries for much longer flight times. But we're going to fly over the berm here, just make sure. See some people walking across the berm there, so we're going to wait for them to pass, and then we'll fly over it. So we're going to fly down the pier, so it's safely over the berm once the people have crossed the ramp. Okay, then we're going to fly. Some people are going down, some are coming up, so this is our opportunity to get by. And right here is, again, some more people coming there, so we're going to not fly over them. We're going to fly over this direction. All right, fly back over the center of the berm again. Nobody coming over this one. So I'm staying in the semi-shade here, but one of the big advantages of using the DJI RC Pro over the DJI RC is the extra brightness of the screen. Now, the other one is DJI is 700 nits and this is 1,000 nits, and you're saying, it's only, 300 nits, but it does make a big difference. So actually, I'm going to go stand out here in the sun right now. You won't be able to see me because I turned the GoPro off because I don't want it running the whole time since I'm recording audio on here. But I'm in the, now I'm in the bright sunlight, and yeah, this is definitely better than using the RC. I've been using the DJI RC kind of all summer. I haven't used this much lately, so this is a big difference. So yeah, I really like this. So let's see, let's go up a little bit higher. There's a lot of people crossing over the dunes here, so let's see if we can get out to the water without crossing, without going over anybody. Okay, and somebody down there. So trying to get out to the water without going over top of anybody. Let's go down here. Fast y'all there. All right, so let's see if I can find a clear spot anywhere out to the water. The drone's flying beautifully here. No issues whatsoever, the wind or anything. Okay, I think if I go down further, I got people walking there. So, but I think I may be able to go down here and make it out to the water. Turn back towards the sun here. I'm going to come back towards me. And as you can see, the shadows are getting crushed a little bit because I'm flying into the sun right now. So I'm just looking real carefully here to make sure that I'm not flying over anybody on the way back. Anybody walking over those crosswalks on the dunes. All right, it looks like we got clear sailing on the way back here. All right, let's stop about here. Okay, this is Margate City, Jersey Shore. It's near the end of August here. All right, so I'm going to try to make it out over that outfall pipe. As soon as that person walks by, there's nobody under me and nobody in the way except for that person right at the outfall pipe. So I'm going to kind of go to the left. I'm going to get a little more altitude here. Okay, so we're going to go right over here. So we've made it out to the water here without flying over anybody. All right, and we still have, you can see the RC signal. We still have, we're down 1 bar. And that's, maybe I can point a little bit better. We have rock solid connection. I mean, you can look at those bars all you want, but the screen is, it's no freezing, no stuttering, anything like that. So, we're in real good shape here. So, and of course you can use, this has the wheel. I'll get the other one at the wheel too, where you can zoom in here. Watch, I'm slowly going to zoom in on those waves rolling in. Zoom in on the fishing pier. I don't see anybody on the fishing pier right now. So we can fly over that now, but you can see the waves coming in. Some birds going by. We're about 150 feet. Of course, I'm telling you all this, you can see because I'm doing a screen recording of where I'm at. So, yeah, so far this thing's perfect. Fly down here with some of these waves. I got the ND64 on, so I should be getting my proper motion blur here. You got a surfer out there. Let's avoid him. Some more surfers, so there we go. Got some surfers down here. Alrighty. Let's look up down at Old Atlantic City down there. It looks good. Let's stop the video for a second and switch over to our photo mode here. So we got, go over the photo here, and we have, of course, our modes. We've got a single photo, or 48 megapixel, or auto exposure brackets. So let's go down to our brackets here and shoot 3 brackets in case, we don't have it properly exposed here. So, and I'm going to zoom back out here. I'm having a 2x zoom, so let's zoom back out. because we can always zoom in on, you know, post on the photo if we want to get a little closer. Okay, so I'm also going to tap kind of down there to get infinity focus. So you can see it locked in. So it's hit, I hit the photo button on the controller. Boom, there we go. But let's try it the other way. Let's go back to 48 megapixel. And let's zoom in. Oops, I didn't mean to. I wanted to zoom. Wrong wheel there. Okay. Oh, you cannot zoom with the 48 megapixel. Forgot that. So let's go back to single. And then let's zoom in to where we were kind of before, because that was a good kind of focal length we were at with the 2x. We'll look at it in post and see if the 2x, you know, has any, you know, pixelation, we'll call it. And we're going to tap the focus again here. And boom. Enhancing image quality. I never saw it say that before down below. That's pretty cool, right? So, okay, let's, you know, we got to check our battery here. We got the 60% battery life left. That's 20 minutes of flight time. And we're, you know, we're only, you know, 2,000 feet away. So, you know, we're in no danger of not getting back or anything like that. So, let's turn the puppy all the way around here. There's the fishing pier down there. So, maybe we'll go back to video, and maybe we'll try to do a kind of a manual orbit around the pier here for you folks. So there we go. Okay, we're back in the video mode here, and let's take it back to the kind of the 1x there, or at least lower. That's good there at 1.2. So I'm going to put it in the C, which is city mode, good old city mode, and let's see how smoothly getting these sticks here. As we kind of do a slow orbit around here. We could use our, you know, intelligent flight features, but let's just do it like this. Slow and cinematic. And it kind of got the overexposure, so I'm going to stop that right there. And that's good enough. So let's come on down this way here a little bit. And we're doing, we're in the city mode, so let's go back to normal. We were only doing 11 miles per hour there, so let's, you know, let's get up to a respectable, you know, at least 24, 25 miles per hour. We're at 23.8, almost there. So, yeah, we're coming back home. And again, we're flying towards the sun, so you see we're crushing the shadows or whatever, you know. So we could play around with the settings and that and get that a little bit better, but that's not the point of this flight here. The point of this flight is to see how this thing's working. Now we got, look at that interesting cloud up there. So let's stop the video there, or you know, we can get a little video of the cloud here. Let's kind of go away from it and up. Record a little video. That's kind of cool. Of course, you know, now we got the sun at our left there, so it's not crushing the shadows quite a bit. In fact, these shadows we could easily recover those in applications such as Luminar Neo, one of my favorite photo applications. But okay, we're gonna stop the video now, and we're gonna go over here to the back to the photo mode. And we're going to go back to auto exposure brackets, and I have set for 3, which should be fine here. So I like this here because I got a little ocean in here, and I also have you know, these great clouds in here. So we were going to hit the we'll get the physical photo button again. It's going to take the brackets, and you know, I guess I usually get a kind of a verbal or audio click, but I guess because I have this mic plugged in, that's not going to record. I'm not going to hear any of the sounds that the makes. Of course, I still hear the haptic feedback or audio feedback that the DJI RC makes. So yeah, we'll see. So you know what, right here with these waves rolling in, let's try something else interesting. Well, you know what? Let's go back to photos, and let's take a 48 megapixel. Maybe that'll help bring those clouds out a little bit. So we're gonna tap. We forgot to tap the focus last time, so we're gonna make sure we do it here. And I guess we're gonna tap Should we tap the clouds? Nah, it's too dark. Let's tap this dark area here, and maybe we'll get a better exposure. So I'm going to hit the button on the controller again. Now, it kind of took a while to take that, but there we go. We got that. So, you know, this drone has that, you know, I'm going to call it the Instagram button. I wonder if we get a good one with, yeah, maybe we can get a good one with the that vertical photo thing. So we're going to try one like that too. You can take a 48 megapixel in vertical mode. I didn't know that. So we're going to do this again here. So we learned something there, folks. So 48 megapixel is available in the vertical, you know, the Instagram or the TikTok mode or whatever you want to say there. Well, TikTok's all videos, I think, so we'll call this the Instagram mode. So I'm going to switch it back again here to that one here, and I'm watching battery here. We still have 42% left. We still have 11 minutes to go here, and we're not really flying, so we shouldn't be losing too much there. So let's try something here. I really like the way these waves are kind of rolling here. Let's go down and maybe take a little kind of slow motion. I guess we'll go back in the video here, and we'll go down to slow motion. I kind of like the way these waves are rolling in, so we're going to take a little slow-mo video and see how that turns out. Let's see. It doesn't seem to be recording, so... Okay, there we go. Now we're recording. I had the physical button. I must not tap the on-screen button hard enough. But we're getting some nice slow-mo of those waves rolling, and hopefully it looks good, you know, with that kind of cloud in the sky there that sort of frame everything up properly. So, and we're watching our battery here, is that we're at the, you know, the 40%. But again, we're not really moving the drone much, so we're not burning a whole lot of battery. Not like you're flying around in sports mode, like a crazy man, you know. What does Marcus always say? Heavy on the sticks. So we're being the opposite here. We're light on the sticks today. All right, so okay, I think we've got enough slow-mo video there. So let's stop it at about 40 seconds there. Okay. So what else can we do here? You know, let's go back into photo mode here. What else do we have here? Quick shot. We don't really need a quick shot here. Photo mode, and let's look at what am I looking for here? I don't have enough time to play with the hyperlapse, but I'm going to go in the pano mode here, and let's do a spear. I'm going to do a spear, and then maybe a wide angle. Okay, so we're going to do a spear here. It's going to take a series of photos here. I forget exactly how many, but it's giving me a countdown timer rather than how many photos it's taken. This may or may not come out good, and maybe the exposure may not be correct, but we'll give it a shot. Then we'll try that wide angle one too, see how that works out. But I kind of like that wide angle one. The one, not the one that makes a real long, super long kind of vertically thin photo, but the one that sort of makes the wide angle kind of in all directions is the one I really like. So hope we don't burn too much battery down here. But yes, folks, so far, as far as using the DJI RC with the Mini 3 Pro, I'm going to call it a great success. It seems to work really good. I love having that extra brightness on the screen. So this is a win-win. If you do own the DJI RC Pro, I mean, I highly recommend you trying it with the Mini 3. So okay, let's go down. I'm gonna hit that wide angle one I like. And I don't know what that beeping was. I think my mic's still working. Okay, let's go hit this one more time, then we'll bring it back. We'll bring her on home. Alrighty. Okay, I think, okay, so I'm just going to use the return home button to bring it back. How's that sound? I cut this part of the video. I'd be a boring return to home here, unless it does something it shouldn't do.